So, welcome everybody to Wednesday Night Live with the Ministry of Dice. It's Dice Masters on a Wednesday. Actually, on a Wednesday for a change. I know, tell me about it. We're playing our way through our X-Men storyline campaign. This is Game 6 this evening. Oh, I should change the camera to me. Game 6 this evening. So, we've been kind of playing through the history of the X-Men characters. We've had some 60s stuff going on, some 60s, 70s stuff going on, the 80s, then we've done a bit of 90s, and now we're kind of moving into the noughties, and the theme for tonight is Avengers versus X-Men, because Avengers versus X-Men was the very first Dice Masters set. So I'll read you my little intro, if you like.
Yes, please.
Okay, well, the Phoenix Force has returned. Nova has flown back to his home planet with warnings of the Phoenix Force heading on a destructive path towards Earth. Meanwhile, Hope Summers, the first mutant born after M-Day, begins to show signs of manifesting the Phoenix Force within her. The Avengers, fearing for the safety of the planet, mobilise to capture Hope in an effort to prevent the Phoenix Force from manifesting, ruling no option out. The X-Men, under the leadership of Cyclops, although that's a bit complicated because there was like 2 X-Men teams and stuff at that time, but I'll not get into that. They take a different view. After the near extinction of mutant kind following M-Day, they see Hope manifesting as the Phoenix Force as an opportunity to increase Hope's capabilities and possibly save mutant kind, or at least increase the force strength of those mutants who remain. On the beaches of the mutant island Utopia, the X-Men and Avengers face off in a battle over Hope's future.
So
the criteria that for this particular round, the X-Men player, Andy in this case, has been required to change the team. They must include Hope as the key storyline character in the battle between the Avengers versus the X-Men. The X-Men player is also not able to have Wolverine, Bishop, Rogue, or Rachel Summers or Beast, because Wolverine, Rogue, and Beast were members of the Avengers. They were fighting on the Avengers team at this point. Rachel Summers was in situ in the second X-Men team. That was a whole convoluted thing. And Bishop had disappeared into time, but he's not very popular with Hope and Cable because he tried to kill Hope in the future. So there's that. And then the Avengers team, so the evil player is not an evil player this time around. They're playing an Avengers team with a list of Avengers to select from, which I've done so. And I've specifically chosen Avengers that were present in the 8-issue series that run through the centre of the Avengers versus X-Men storyline. There are a couple of extra rules in play, so X-Men players, I don't think Andy has chosen to do so, but Magneto was a member of the X-Men at this point, so you can play a Magneto character and use him as an X-Men, and Emma Frost was a significant X-Men affiliated character, so you can use Emma Frost, and Namor was a big part of the Avengers vs. X-Men, so there's a few extra advantages. And if the X-Men player won Game 5, which you did, you have a home advantage bonus. You automatically get the first turn, and you roll 4 dice in turn 1.
amazing.
Yeah. So that's the criteria. I'll talk through the Avengers team that I put together then. So I'll start here with the Helicarrier. In my entire commitment to theme, that's how the Avengers rooked up to the beach at Utopia. They arrived on a Helicarrier, so I've put a Helicarrier on the team because I'm utterly committed to theme. The team was led by Captain America. So I just went with my favourite Captain America card, really, Captain America Super Soldier. While active, prevent all but 1 damage to you from any action or character ability. Always useful. Although I don't think so useful against you. You're going to try and clear my board with Cyclops, aren't you? Which he's got no impact on. Popped Nova on. Nova was the spacefaring individual who rooked up and told the Avengers that the Phoenix Force was on its way, and I've gone for an old classic here, the rare. Whenever Nova takes damage in the attack step, deal 2 damage to your opponent. So there's Nova. Then some key Avengers characters who were present at the whole affair. Black Widow. There you go. There she is. The Serena.
Serena. Oh, mate. Jeez.
Well, you know, if you're going to bring PXG, then you had to take your punishment for it at some point, didn't you?
I might as well not bothered with the rest of the team.
No. Well, yeah. Although I've got a little plan that doesn't really involve her. Vanilla Giant Man. He's the one who's just got the mad stats. Yeah. He was a very present character in the storyline, as was Hawkeye. This is the classic, when fielded, deal damage equal to his attack one. Then I was looking for an Iron Man, because Iron Man featured heavily in the storyline as well. Iron Man cards aren't that great, really.
No, they're so poo. It's so annoying.
They're not that great, but again, in my commitment to theme, I found one and put one on the team anyway. Iron Man Inventor I went for. Each time Iron Man takes damage, reduce the damage he takes by 1. Reduce it by 2 if he's on his burst face, which is his level 3. And then he's got a global, pay a shield to redirect 1 damage from you to one of your characters. So I thought, well, all right, that kind of that could be a nice little combo with Nova, maybe. But I was struggling for a decent Iron Man.
Best Iron Man is the 3-cost vanilla one from Age of Ultron.
That was on the shortlist for a while, for sure it was, yeah. Then we've got Iron Fist, again, a member of the Avengers who was just present at the fight on the beach. I went with this one. I just thought it was an interesting one. So, Pure of Spirit. While Iron Fist is active, when your opponent declares attackers, each Iron Fist die deals damage equal to its attack to target opposing character die of your opponent's choice. But he's got decent attack stats, 4, 5, 6. So I thought, yeah, that's an interesting kind of blocking strategy. Like removal, but it relies on you attacking, which I thought was kind of fun and a bit different and not so predictable. You know, there's some Iron Fist that you could sort of go lean into in there. Doctor Strange, Master of the Mystic Arts. This is basically a Boom Boom on a Doctor Strange card, but he's a 6-cost with ridiculous fielding costs. But he deals 2 damage to a character or opponent whenever I use an action die. So that's just another method of dealing damage. And then the Red Hulk. It wasn't the normal Hulk, it was the Red Hulk who was at the AVX fight. So I went with this one. While Red Hulk is active, when an opposing sidekick is knocked out, your opponent loses 1 life. If Red Hulk knocks out a sidekick, your opponent loses 2 additional life. That's on his burst face, which he is on level 1 and level 2. So I just thought, yeah, another way of dealing damage. Bit of beef is 7 cost, though. Then for my actions, I've got a fielding cost problem with these big boys over here especially. So I've put whoever assembles in, choose an affiliation, character dice for that affiliation are free to field until the end of the turn, because I think just a single purchase of that I'll get lots of use out of ongoing. And then I put Power Almighty in as some additional ramp, which is just a nice combo piece for Giant Man to get him up to those big stats at level 3. It's good for Nova to give him more defense to take attack step damage. It's good for Iron Man to get him up to his burst face for the damage reduction game text. It's good for Iron Fist to do more damage when he attacks. So I just thought, yeah, spinning up your characters and a bit of prep. Win-win. Two advantages. I'll go for that. And there we go. There's my team. So I suppose the only other character who was really sort of prominent was Wolverine. But I didn't really fancy a Wolverine for the synergy of the team.
You've got him on your mat.
Yeah, sure. I couldn't. You know, I was looking for my very first OG Avengers versus X-Men playmat, and I can't find it. I don't know where it is.
I know.
Yeah. So there we
boxes in your garage.
Well, true story. Yeah, true story. Right, over to Andy then for his X-Men list.
Okie doke. So I've gone for a big old change up this time round. Let's start off with these 3 actions here. So I've got the Blackbird, that has been an ever present, and that is your X-Men characters cost 1 less to purchase and field for each unique X-Men character die in field zone at a 2 cost. The no-brainer. about keeping those kind of costs down. I plumped for a new one on this team, well, a new one with the rest of the new ones, which is Danger Room, Housing Hidden Perils. Now, until the start of your next turn, so that will affect both turns, when a character die takes damage, KO that character dice. So it's a bit of a risky one, but it went well, I think, with some of the other aspects of the team. I've also got Xavier School, which is my free card that I earned back in game 2 or 1. And that is draw 2 dice from your bag, field any X-Men for free at level 1. You may add the remaining dice to your bag or use pile. Cool. So I've got lots of actions. So I thought, well, let's go for something that will be able to feed off of that. So Storm, extra lightning. While Storm is active, when you use an action die, deal 1 damage to target opponent or target character die. So if I've got quite a few actions banging around, she can be doing some damage to you over time. I've also got Jubilee Mallrat, which is the 2 cost, and then when I field a sidekick die, deal 1 damage to target opponent or character die as well. That's just because I roll loads of sidekicks. We have got Hope, the main kind of character of this ordeal. I went with Pluripotent Echopraxia, which I'm sure we all know of. Which is when she's fielded, choose an X-Men character card on your team, replacing all previous choices. Hope Summers gains the character's text box in addition to her own.
Nice.
So that's there at 3 cost. So then we've got some juicy ones to copy. We have got Jean Grey. While Jean Grey is active, when an opposing character die is fielded, deal damage to its equal to her level. That could be good. Yeah. And then I've got Cyclops, if looks could kill. Way back from our first couple of games, because when he is assigned to attack, before blockers are assigned, he deals his attack in damage to each opposing character die. And they also have an extra +1 to their level 1 face from earning earlier game in the campaign as well. I've got PXG, OBS, then my basic actions, I've got Mutation, kept that on as kind of moving and ramping and just general shenanigans from that. And I've got Resurrection because Resurrection.
Because Resurrection, yeah, absolutely. Cool.
Right.
All right, then. Excellent.
No rolling off.
Which Danger Room is it again, sorry?
It is Danger Room, Housing Hidden Perils. Till the start of your next turn, when a character die takes damage, KO that character die.
Brutal. Okay, cool. You get the home turf advantage as your reward for winning last game. So take your first turn and roll 4 dice.
There we go. 4 dice, 2 sidekick. You up. Let's roll 1. Keep 1, roll 1. A fist. A fist. What can I do with ship? Mask. Fire Blackbird. To your sidekick. Over to you.
Okie dokie. Oh, why is my button not working? Switch screen. There we go. Right then. Hang on. I'll re-roll that sidekick. For a shield. Okay. I'll buy a giant man and save a question mark. Pass priority and end turn.
EXG and then roll 6.
Hiya, Donny.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, we're all right, mate. We're all right.
So that would be Hope.
What are you up to on your lunch hour, mate?
Gonna reroll one of these sidekicks. We're a sidekick!
Hey, looks like you're having a sidekick, mate.
Yay! So I'll fill 2 sidekicks. I will buy Hope
There she is.
for 3.
Out the gate, no messing.
Resurrect.
Cool.
Ah.
Ooh, ah.
Ah,
That's one way of doing it.
Storm back.
I'll PHC and you'll go. Alrighty, Roo. 6 dice for me then. Oh, microphone appears to be noisy. No whistling near the microphone, Chris. I'll re-roll these 2 sidekicks. That's what we like to see. Let's get the leader of the team, Captain America. Let's PhD once. Oh, that's going to be 5. How have I ended up like that? And PhD twice. No, resurrect I'm going to do. Churn these 2 through. Giant Man. Pass priority.
That's right.
Enter.
Probably.
Just got to lunch. Got to scarf it because I need to try and figure out how to get OBS to capture just part of my desktop. Thinking I may have to do overlays because I want to get some snap on stream. Yeah, so you want to use the mask filter on OBS there, Donny. So if you do a little YouTube search for mask filtering, that'll be how you want to do that. Or you can just crop it down, actually, if you capture your desktop. So one of the things I've done in the past is if you hold down Alt when you got your source selected, you can move the borders of the source without resizing it, if you know what I mean.
Reroll into. Okay, just masks. Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, final installment of the X-Men campaign, Donny. So we're playing the Avengers versus X-Men storyline tonight. I'm playing the Avengers, and Andy's still on the X-Men.
What level is she on? She's on level 1. That's not too much good to me. Okay. I'm going to field Hope Summers, and I'm going to copy Storm.
Storm. He's going to go for the pingity ping.
Fire off my Blackbird, dealing you 1 damage.
Very good.
And it's paid
like to see.
3 for mutation.
Oh, there's no rush, Donny. They're not going anywhere. They'll be there waiting for you.
And then I'm going to pass priority to you.
Pass back.
And attack with Hope Summers. Do you 1?
Curious choice. There we go. Right, I'm down to 18 already, folks. Not good. But don't panic. I've got Captain America in the bag. And I've got a Giant Man on the way. So let's not despair just yet. Oh, there he is. Big boy Giant Man. Big old Giant Man.
The Captain America Super Soldier reduces all damage to you down to 1.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's not coming to play. No. Yeah, but I don't. That's not an issue for you, is it? Because your Jubilee's won, your Storm's won, so he's not all that big a deal for you really in that respect. Chris, if you've not learnt it, the 90s theme song for the cartoon is not hard to play on guitar.
He knows it.
Right, let's have a think. I'll get my 7/7 Giant Man out. Nice. I will resurrect once to get one of these sidekicks out of my bag. Thin that down a bit. What have you got? Mutation, resurrection, and yeah. There's not actually anything I can do with those masks, legit. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay 2 for whoever assembles. Help me out with these fielding costs in a bit. I'll save 1 mask for some cheeky PXG. I'll pass priority.
I'll pass back.
You've got sidekicks, haven't you? Loads of sidekicks.
Got 3.
I'm going to end turn, I think.
Okay. Right, I've got 2 psychics in the bag. Who's going to come out this turn to play? Oh. Or not. Keep those 3. They seem helpful. Hope on level 2.
Ah, lovely.
So what have we got?
Yeah. Spoilt for choice.
And there, I think we are going to go for we're going to field hope, spend 1 to field hope on level 2, and she is going to copy Storm again.
Oh, okay. I thought you might. I had a feeling something inside me said he was going to go for Jean Grey.
I was, but then I realised like, she'd be 2 damage because she's level 2. I don't really think that would make that much difference.
No, most of my guys have got big asses, to be fair.
Yeah. So I thought I'd stick with that. That leaves me 2 energy left that I'm going to plough into a nothing.
A rabbit hole of theme songs. Awesome. 80s and 90s, presumably.
Stick with that, I think. And
right.
Pass priority to you, and then the
I'll PXG and then turn end. Cool. Of course, he says, of course. 2 out the bag reset. My bag's a bit hinky. I've sent my bag a bit funny. Oh, Captain America's back. But I didn't get the whoever assembles to field him for free. Naughty whoever assembles. He's on 1 fielding cost. That's manageable. I am going to buy an Iron Man. I'll pay 1 to field my level 3 Captain America. I think.
Iron Man do? He directs damage.
No, that's his global that does that. You can pay a shield to redirect 1 damage from me to a character. He has damage done to him reduced. So if on level 1 and 2 he has reduced by 1, on level 3 he has it reduced by 2. So he's just a solid blocker, basically. We did do a draft of Age of Ultron this weekend.
Nice.
Nice. With unblockable Avengers with Nick Fury. Woo! Pass priority.
PXG once. PXG again.
Okie doke. I'll move to the attack step and attack with a 5-3 Captain America and a 7-7 Giant Man.
I'll put 2 sidekicks in front.
Yeah, okay. And that's it, turn.
Doke. I think there's 4 in the bag. Hurrah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's that mutation. Oof.
Sidekick, that's very nice. That could be good.
Oh, the team that came second was an Ultron with a capture drones, Andy.
Oh, nice.
One of Andy's faves, that one.
Yeah, it is. I want that. I think I'm just going to re-roll these 2. Oh, and this one. There we go. Right, so what have I got? I've got the 2 actions, which is nice. Got 2 sidekicks, which is also nice. Some PXG stuff, which is, again, nice. So let's fill the 2 sidekicks. How do I maximize this out? I will buy a Storm for 2.
Nice.
And that was in order to buy it for 2, I need to fire that up first. Then I can buy it for 2.
Right, which will ping me for 1, yeah. Yeah.
Then I will use mutation to mutate her in on our level 1.
Ping me for 1 again.
That'll ping you for 1 again.
Ooh, I'm getting all lightning to the face, Donny.
And then I will pass priority to you.
I will do a PhD. I think.
I will end 10.
Oh, right, okay. Right then. I've got 3 in the bag there. Right, so that's 4 in the bag. Ooh. I'm going to re-roll these 4 sidekicks. All right. For basically the same. So I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3. 3 and 1 of those, because I'm trying to be sneaky with my sidekicks, to buy a Power Almighty. The remaining generics just going to disappear. That puts me in a strong PXG position. Got these 2 here. Got the 4 in the bag exactly. So right, okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
On it.
You said mask capture. Did I? What was that? I don't know what I was talking about. You know me, Donny. I just say things without thinking about it. And then what have you got? You still got 2 sidekicks to block. No, mask filter. The mask filter. So right click on your source and choose filters, and there's a mask filter. But look it up on a tutorial because it's a bit fiddly. But that's how you do like your little Marvel Snap, your little sections and stuff. I'm going to move to the step. Oh, pass priority first. Sorry, before I do that. Okay, then I'm going to move to the attack step. And I am going to attack with a 7/7 Giant Man and a 5/3 Captain America.
Oh, relentless. And I'll put the 2.
Okay. I learned from the best, my man.
Get that.
And over to you.
Right, 4 from there, 6 from there.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I like those 2. So they can get knocked out next turn. Like these question marks. Let's see. I like all of that. I like that. What I want is these 2.
You want some pingity ping?
Oh, one,
I can't make it out. Which one's the Blackbird's not the one? Yeah.
Blackbird, 2 energy. But I did get that. So,
oof. Is he going to buy a Cyclops? Everybody.
I'm going to field 2 sidekicks. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
That wasn't actually too bad because the Blackbird would have given me a 2 discount anyway. So I was all right.
Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. By Cyclops, I'm going to use mutation.
Yeah.
Swing him in for a sidekick.
Yeah. Nicely done.
And then I'll also do 2 damage, 1 from Storm.
Oh, yes.
And 1 from Hope.
Down to 14. Donny says, what a fancy play, Andy.
I know, right?
Old school, that, mate. Old school.
Then it's 5 as well. What's Captain America's defense? 5, isn't it?
3.
3.
Yeah, I've got him on level 1 here. Sorry, I've put him in the wrong section. There you go.
I'm going to pass priority to you.
Yeah, I don't think there isn't a global around with these masks that's going to pull my sling ass out the sling, so I'll just do a double PXG. Pass back.
Cool. So then I'm going to attack with Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
Doing 5 to... Oh, no. 4 blockers are assigned. He deals his attack and damage to each opposing because they take 5 each.
Yeah. All right. I'll pop my Giant Man in front of him then, I suppose. 7/7. Well, 7/2 now.
7/2. 2, yep. So then they both knock each other out.
Yeah. Oof.
Oof, I think that was worth it. I think that was worth it.
The fight's
Just
on.
Your fielding cost alone, I think, was worth doing. Getting rid of my Cyclops for both of yours.
Yeah, and my whoever assembles over here, look, there it is, just where I don't need it. Not over here, over there. So it's not even doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, this could be painful, especially with Iron Man in the mix. Not too bad. So he could be up to 2, couldn't he? You could always roll that Cyclops in on. If he's on level 3, then that's it. My board's cleared.
He's 6.
6 attack.
On level 3.
Is it not 7? With with the bonus you've got.
I thought the bonus was only on level 1.
Oh, you're right, it is. Yes, you are correct.
He's 556 with the buff, and Jean Grey is 456.
Right, I'm going to leave Captain America's energy then, I think, this turn.
He's got a plan. He's got a plan.
Do I?
Me.
Do I, though? Do I, though? Oh yeah, everything's going to go completely to shit though if I do that. This giant man fielding cost of 2 is very much in the way.
Gonna go. He's gonna buy 3 Serenas.
Well, it's
spam me in 2 turns.
Yeah, I was about to say it's tempting, isn't it, with the way things are, with this Cyclops up in my grill and your ping damage going on, but that just feels a bit boring. No, I'm undecided just between Nova and Iron Fist. I think they would both help me out in this situation. Nova obviously pings you for 2 when he takes damage in the attack step, which is useful if you're throwing Cyclopses at me. And Iron Fist does his whole deals damage equal to attack to target opposing character die of your opponent's choice. The problem is that you choose where the damage goes from Iron Fist. That's why I'm wavering on it, because what I was sat here chesting out in my head is like, right, well, how many sidekicks can you get out? And then you attack with your Cyclops, and then you drop it on a sidekick, and that's all fine. And basically, I'm giving you free ramp. Whereas I'd like you to be attacking with your Cyclops and then having that tough choice between your Storm and your Hope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go in Nova. I'll tell you what, actually, I'm going to pay that bolt there like that. I'm going to pay 1 fist to field the Iron Man at level 2. I'm not going to field Giant Man. I feel like I might regret that in the long run.
Camera on me or you?
It's on. Oh, it's on you. Sorry, I'm just reconfiguring my energy spend. So what have I just spent? So it was 5 on Nova, 1 on fielding Iron Fist. That's gone in there because I'm not buying it. Yeah, that's right. That's okay. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. Don't panic, everybody. Chris did his math correctly. Then I'm going to resurrect once, which will reset the bag. Sidekick. Keep those two for some PXG. That's it. A lone Iron Man. A lone Iron Man.
I'm bringing the party to you.
Pass priority.
OPXG.
And then I'll end turn.
Okie doke. Let's shovel this. These 7.
I feel a bit exposed without that giant man in the mix.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got Cyclops, and I got the Blackbird. Got Cyclops. He's on his level 1 again. Got various purchasey things. Let's keep them 3. Reroll these 4. I want bolts. I want Blackbird. I want stuff. No Blackbird. Just a shield.
Dear.
Boo hiss. Right, let's fill that sidekick. And let's use the fist. Choice. Oh my god, it's very bolty. Fist to field the Cyclops on his level 1. Leaves me with 4 energy.
Yeah, you're looking for a whole AVX set, are you, Donny? They're very hard to find nowadays.
I could probably do some. Did invest heavily on AVX stuff. Got quite a bit. Well, it's all the like commons and stuff. There's no duplicate super rares, I'm afraid. Right, so two to spend. That's a 4. What to buy? I want to buy anything.
I mean, arguably, a starter set's all you need from AVX. You've got a Storm, you got a Hulk.
Yeah.
What more do you need?
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, let's buy another Blackbird because that ain't far enough. Keep those 2 there. Got 3 in the bag. So yeah, then what's Iron Man? He reduces damage to him, doesn't he?
Yeah, so he takes 1 less basically on the level that he's on right now.
What's his defense?
6.
Oh, so he ain't going anywhere. He's going to take a 4. And then if he blocks, go. So it's Cyclops. Go. I'll pass priority to you.
I'll PHG twice.
I will attack with the Cyclops, doing 5 down to 4.
Yeah, okay. And then Iron Man's for 2, basically.
He knocks out Cyclops, but Cyclops should finish him off.
Yes, absolutely should. Whew. Blimey. It's all going on, folks. All going on. 3 out the bag. Do have a super rare Black Widow and a Gobby. Oh, yeah, Gobby. You got to have a Gobby. I'm partial to the rare Gobby, me. Right, what we got here? Nova, Iron Man.
Then is the Bowers. Oh, you got the Nova.
I did get the
Going
Nova.
to change tack.
The Iron Man would be nice. I can't see the Nova very well. I'm just going to re-roll the Iron Man. Yay.
Irony.
Yes. Okay then, so I'll field the 2 sidekicks. I'll pay 2 to field the level 2 Nova. I'll pay 1 to field the level 1 Iron Man. I'll pay 2 for another whoever assembles. I will fire off the Power Almighty, which will spin Nova up to level 3, spin Iron Man up to level 2, and then prep me 2.
A 7/7 on Nova.
Yeah.
We wow.
Pass priority.
I will Professor X Global once, and then again.
You're not allowed to use that combo again, Donny. Right, now then. So if I attack, you've got a couple of sidekicks to chuck my way, haven't you? I've gone from being on the offensive to on the defensive. I'm trying to like fathom some shit out now. Okay, I'm just going to end turn, I think, for the moment.
Okie doke.
My giant man's in the bag, so
3 out of the bag. 1 more to come out. I'd like another action, please. Yay! Oh, no, bloody roll.
Could always be relied upon.
No, there we go. Take the sidekick. Take the.
Oh, I'll not be doing the whiff counter.
Take the question mark. You know what? I'm going to take the bolt. Wow. Put them over there. I'm just going to re-roll these 4. Come on. Actual stuff, please. Okay. Blackbird, shock horror. Don't roll. He's on his level 3, which is nice.
Ugh.
3 there. Got both my 3 costs out. So,
Yeah, just like Andy's Blackbird dice are loaded to energy phase.
Yeah. Spend those 2 on Jubilee.
Jubilee. Here she is. Classic.
Then
card, that.
I'm going to fire off my mutation.
Yeah. Is that pinging me? Is it for 1?
That's going to ping you for 2.
For 2, because you've got your hope as well.
Then I'm going to field this sidekick, and Jubilee's going to ping you for 1.
Boo.
And then I'm going to pay the shield. Build the level 3. Cyclops. Then I'm going to pass priority to you.
I am going to PXG. I think. Pass back.
What is Iron Man's stats?
4-6.
4-6. So he isn't anywhere. He'll be on 1. Nova will be on 1, but Nova will do me 2 damage.
Yeah.
Sidekicks would go. And I could get through for 2, 4, 5, 6.
I'm on 11.
Enter.
Ooh, okay. Where's your pump global when you need it, eh?
In it.
All right, then. 2 out the bag. Three, 4. Right, 3 left in the bag there. Oh, my phone charger. Just yanked my phone charger out the wall. Oh, come on!
Oh, that's an Andy roll if ever I've seen one.
Yeah, right, let's keep those. That's all usable. Reroll these 3. Jesus. Fucking hell. Ugh. Oh, that's gross, isn't it? Hey. All right, field the sidekick. So whoever assemble, if you did not field a character this turn, prep a die from your bag. So do I want to field that sidekick? Yeah, I will field the sidekick. It's fine. That'll just... So how many's in there now? There's 3 in there. I was hoping to yank all 3 of them out with my Power Almighty, but it was not to be. Psh, 7 for a Red Hulk.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Pass priority.
Oh, PXG once, then PXG twice.
Yeah. Have you got any dice in your bag?
Yeah, I think there's 2 in there. Psychic and a Blackbird.
Sidekick and a Blackbird.
Get double Blackbird and go shopping.
Yeah, there's a good chance you'll get that mutation as well, so I could be looking at another character next turn. That Cyclops is still a problem because he's going to kill all my little weenie blockers. That's it though, end turn though, man. I'm going to move at the moment. I'm going to play at the minute, but I will have if I survive another turn.
2 in the bag. And 2 more. Ooh. Give me some actions, please. or don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fair use. I'm gonna. Ooh, that's in that case. Let's do that. Right, keep them free. Keep them to reroll the 2 actions in a fist. All right, I got 1. We can afford a 5 cost. Do I have a 5 cost? I've got Professor Rex.
Which one have you gone for? Is it Trainer?
Trainer, yeah. Do you know what? It's not a bad shout.
Yeah, but what's he do? He bumps up his sidekicks, doesn't he?
Yes. So, first off, spend 5. by Professor X. So they do it in the pros. Then I'm going to build a sidekick and ping you for 1.
Yeah.
And I fill the sidekick and ping you for 1.
Okay.
I fill the 3rd sidekick and ping you for another 1.
Oof. You were going on about my Black Widow cheese. Jesus.
Then I'm going to fire off the mutation.
Yeah.
Put in Professor X on his level
PXG,
1.
Baby.
And do 2 damage, 1 from Hope and 1 from Storm.
Hey. Have you got 6 you could eke through there now, have you?
Professor X makes my sidekicks +1 attack and +1 defense. So attack with him, he's gonna do your sidekicks.
Yeah, so there'll be.
And you two, you'll block that one, and that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So pass priority to you.
Pass back.
Attack with the Cyclops, the 4 sidekicks, Bleed, Professor X, Storm, and Hope.
I will block the 2 biggest.
Block Cyclops and Hope, obviously, because she is the biggest threat to the universe.
Indeed.
And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
There it is. There it is. The X-Men are triumphant on the beaches of Utopia. So in the story, have you read the Avengers versus X-Men storyline?
A long time ago. I can remember. I'm sure. Got it. No, it seemed to be a lot of them splitting up and fighting in different places.
Yeah, there was a couple of issues of that, and then the Phoenix Force tries to pin down Hope. She takes Wolverine with her and says, "If I can't control the Phoenix Force, you're gonna have to kill me," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the Phoenix Force has a little wobble, has a panic, and in its panic, it breaks itself down into 5 different Phoenix Forces and goes into Cyclops, Emma Frost, Namor, Colossus, and Magneto, making the Phoenix 5. And so there's a big old ruckus, but then Hope, they eventually managed to beat them 1 by 1, leaving just Cyclops left. Cyclops kills Professor X on the moon under the influence of the Phoenix Force. Yeah. And then Hope manages to, I can't remember how she manages to do it, but she manages to wrestle away the Phoenix Force into herself. And she uses the Phoenix Force power to bring back mutants to cancel the effects of M-Day, allowing mutants to be born once again. So she does, in fact, Cyclops was right to protect her because she was able to use the Phoenix Force to protect mutant kind.
Wasn't there a big cloud stuff that made people mutants?
No, that's so you're thinking of the Inhumans there and the Terrigen Mist. Yeah. Terrigenesis. So that's a whole other storyline.